But from here, we are going to move on to night 15, and you're going to get the Mel's pick of Suri versus Saki.
Suri and Saki. I have been struggling. I don't know if you have been able to find it, but I did find the one. She's a Wave champion, tag champion, but I cannot figure out what that really cool classic looking title that Saki has. But she has apparently become the new belt collector in Stardom, coming out drenched in gold against Suri.
Yeah,
This
I recognize the Wave Championship. That's mainly because I know over in AEW. Why am I blanking on her name? But she's working over in AEW, former AEW champion. She's a current, Hikaru Shida. Why did I miss that? I hate myself for that right now. But Hikaru Shida is the current Wave champion. That's the reason why I recognize the Wave belt. But
okay.
Where
yeah, I recognize the Wave title on it, but like I said, that classic one that looks pretty fancy. That's like up
that
my
red and gold one she had like across the chest.
Yeah,
right? I honestly
I was lion head. That's just cute.
I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out where that title's from.
I spent a lot of time looking for it too. I can't seem to find it. We'll figure it out and let you guys know.
At some point, someday we'll figure it out, just like we figured out the captain's rules.
And
rules.
Yeah, exactly. So there is a move that Saki does. We've seen her do it quite a bit. I don't actually know the move from it. The thing that pops into my head is Mexican surfboard, but I just instinctively call it the dingle dangle.
I want to say it was like it's a version of like a Billy Goat's curse. I remember Finley used to do a move where he'd flip and hold like a Boston Crab, but he'd be standing looking the other way. And it's essentially then you can grab the hands and lift them up and swing them. But the Boston Crab version is a Billy Goat's curse. So I think it's essentially a pick up and lift version of Billy Goat's curse. She does every match. I still don't know, but I don't know the technical name for this move.
Yeah, like I said, I just call it the dingle dangle. It's easy to just shout out there. I really like how she does it because there's some people who do it who aren't quite strong enough to do it. So the person's face will be like dragging on the mat and everything. I did notice that Suri's face touched the mat, but this was not the case. She was swinging pretty freely there.
And when she drops them, they just go smack right on their face.
Yeah. No hands up in that one. You are just dropping to your face.
No protection at all. Yeah.
And we've mentioned it before. We have to mention again the World of Stardom champion, Suri. She's got some nasty kicks. Nasty nooking kicks.
They're brutal.
She could break down a tree probably with those kicks, and I wouldn't.
Well, she's probably been training. She's probably been training in British Columbia with El Phantasmo kicking trees.
Illegal tree chopping in BC, man, I tell you. The other thing I had kind of noted here was it was a very tremendously good back and forth between these two women, where every move was met with something else from the opponent. Every strike was met with some other strike from the opponent. I felt that both of them being fighting champions, maybe not from the same company, but both being fighting champions, a lot was on the line for them to prove themselves. And I felt that in this match, they did very, very well. Suri, though, ending it with that mid kick to bring Saki down to her knees, the mid kick to the head to get her down, and then following it up with the, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, the Ruyin to pick up that win over Saki. I felt that this was a tremendous match. Andre, what'd you think?
Yeah, that finish was just a huge roundhouse kick to the head. Then when she's on her knees, a buzzsaw kick, if you want to go by Tajiri's old standards, and then picks her up. The Ryuin, otherwise known as an Emerald Flosion, move well used by Kazuchika Okada. And she getting the win off that was just like just the back and forth of the match in this match with these ladies was just insanity. There was a fight off the top and then a huge superplex by Saki, and then gets 3 big boots in a row, and then Suri just reverses into a German, but then Saki just stands up, hits another boot, and then just another one in the back of the head, and then just falls over, and they're both just like laid out on the mat, like just the back and forth and just the toughness of both these ladies in this match was just just bar none amazing.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Obviously, it was my pick.
Yeah. So, you got anything else?
No, I'm good on that one. Let's get on to your pick because I got stuff to say about that one too.
Okay, for my pick of the night, it's Mirai versus Mina Shirakawa. Now, if anybody knows me, one of my top 3 favorite wrestlers in the world is Zack Sabre Jr. He's one of my top 3 favorite wrestlers. And to watch this match, I was like, not to Zack Sabre Jr.'s level, but these two ladies work such a beautifully technical match. I love the back and forth, the way they started. Mina just sat in the middle, and Mirai got on top, and they just wrestled around. And then once Mirai got the arm bar and got to the ropes, then Mirai just sat in the middle of the ring, and Mina did the same thing and ended up with a knee bar. I thought just wonderful transitions between both these women. It was a very mat-based match. They're both sitting on the mat at one point, and they're just Mina's just kicking Mirai in the face. Mirai's just throwing huge bombs into her face. It's the workover. Like, Mina just focused so much on the knee, while Mirai focused so much on the arm. Like, those are their 2 targets for their submissions. And obviously, like we said, with night 14 with Mina Shirakawa, her figure 4 is her specialty for her submission finisher. So, but just all the different, like the dragon screw leg whips from both ladies in this, but just so many times these girls had holds on for so long. Zack Sabre Jr. said it best: if you can't get the tap out in 6 seconds, move on, change position, go for a better hold. But just in the end, Mirai caught a spinning back fist from Mina Shirakawa, turned it into she gets her on the ground with a Kimura, and then puts her leg over the head, and then ends up turning it around and then pulls like one of the arms like just straight backwards as she looks the other arm. It's like almost like a backwards arm bar, but twisting the arm at the same time, and got the tap out. I just looked at that on lives. I didn't even catch the name of what that finisher was supposed to be called.
Mira Mare.
There you go, Mira Mare. But like, because I was just kind of marveling in the technical ability of that finish. Like, I've never even seen Zack Sabre Jr. pull a Kimura like that. So like, I am very impressed by both these ladies for just the technical match that they had on it. And it entranced me just to watch these two just have a more pure end wrestling match.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, almost pretty much verbatim. My first note is that this was a straight up wrestling match. I felt that Mirai was maybe not expecting that out of Mina. I felt like there was a distinct part in the beginning and the middle there where she struggled a little bit to kind of almost regain her footing. But then again, as you said, once they started kind of feeding back and forth, it was only a matter of time before Mirai was gonna, kind of come up on top.
There are just so many chances for both of them because, like I said, Mina got a hold. She's got a figure 4 in at one point and held it for a long time. And I really thinking, okay, is Mirai going to tap at this? But she like finally get into the ropes, and just there were so many spots with the submissions that I really bid on, thinking these women could end this right here. But like Mirai just showing that like power dominance too by like hooking her the way they did it and then twisting the arm in the sense that she twisted it at the end. Like, it was like extended, but it was like twisted around. Oh, like just
snap back into place.
pretty much, yeah.
And that was pretty much the one that kind of I think that was the middle of the show, wasn't that?
Yeah, that was right in the center. And like, don't get me wrong, your pick of Suri and Saki was just a phenomenal contest, but this one like stole stole my heart in that I love both these women in the
Mhm.
like as their characters, but like just the fact they stole my heart in this beautiful technical match.
Mhm.
I was just 100% behind that match. Like that was there's no choice. Like if you would have come to me saying, "Hey, I want to choose this one," I would have been like, "Nope, this is mine." I would have fought you for that one.
And what's great is that when you look at the combination of matches that happen on all of these nights, you're gonna find kind of something in everything that you want to see. I mean, there's a straight up great technical wrestling match in your pick with Mirai and Mina Shirakawa. There was a straight up kind of almost North American style, move for move, strike for strike with Suri and Saki. And there was also a whole bunch of other stuff that we can't get into because we don't have the time. That would be
Yeah.
just a whole variety of all of that other stuff in between that's missing. So yeah, it's this. I don't fault you on that one. That was a good
No,
match.
no, again, it's that technical style of wrestling just entranced me. So
Mhm.